Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Let's get crafting. For this ornament, we are going to need these long sticks that they basically are tongue depressor sticks but blown up in size, and you can get them from Walmart, as well as a wood round flat just like this. So we're going to be using actually 3 of them, actually 4 now that I think of it, 4 of them, and I'll show you where I add in the last 2. But what we're going to do is we're going to first cut off the end and then shrink down the size, and then on one of them I'm going to bring in that side again. Now I guess technically you could always just leave it rounded at the end of the popsicle stick, but I wanted to have a sharper rounded edge. So once I glued on that wood round, I'm now going to take that other long popsicle stick or tongue depressor stick, these mega jumbo ones, and I'm going to sketch out some wings. We are turning these into a really darling Christmas ornament, an angel ornament. So we are then going to just cut off those pieces, and then I'm just taking my scissors and going in and cutting out little triangles to make it look like these are the feathers on the wings. It really does bring more life and personality to it when you cut out these little notches. And then I'm just going to go ahead and glue that on. And then at this point we could stop there, or we could take it a little further, like you all know I love to. And I decided to put a little robe on my angel to bring more personality to it. So I'm just cutting out the sizes that I need to nestle it underneath the shoulder and the neck area of our little angel. I felt like it needed a little something bigger since the head was so big. I didn't want it to have this gigantic head on this angel, so I guess maybe use a smaller wood round and then it would be fine. But I really like how having this robe on the angel at the end turned out. So I'm just playing with it and cutting down anything that I needed to make sure the length was right. You can see here that I'm shortening the tongue depressor sticks, so that way when they're glued on it looks like a little robe and you can see the gown underneath the robe. I just liked how it turned out. So that's just my personal preference, but I wanted you to see how you could take these sticks and turn them into something so beautiful, so easy. So now I'm just taking some water, a little bit of black paint and some brown paint, and I've created a stain. I really wanted to go with a natural wood look on this because I just thought that was so pretty. And I went ahead and just dried it real quick with my heat gun. I love having this thing. You all know, if you've been watching for a while, I picked this up about a month or 2 ago, and I have not regretted it one bit. Now I wanted the angel's wings to really be standing out, so I added in some white paint here and there and distressed it. And then on the back side I flipped it over and added some twine for a hook, and it was ready to be displayed. Today is the Friend Friday hop, and if it's your first time joining, it's really simple. Down below in my description box there will be a link to the next person in the hop, and that will take you from one channel to the next. As you're going along, don't forget to leave a comment on each video because there is a giveaway, which is a $375 gift card to Amazon. All of the creators in this collab today have put in money into this pot to give back to you, our viewers, which we're so grateful for. And the winner will be announced on Wednesday, the following Wednesday, on our community tabs. So that's where you can go and find where the winner will be announced and who it will be after you have entered. For this DIY, we are going to take these golden berries, this frosted fern, and some ribbon. This is the easiest ornament to make, and it could be used in a lot of different things. You can even put these on a napkin. You could hang them on a doorknob. I mean, they're just so adorable. So I took my cutter, my wire cutters, and I cut off one of the berries, and I didn't want to cut it all off that wire at the end. I used it to twist a little hook at the bottom, or I guess at the top, because this is going to be hanging down. And then I took the largest fern that I pulled off of that bundle earlier, and I'm just positioning it, gluing it all down into place, and then adding on 2 of these extra little bundles. These are just so pretty coming together, the frost with the golden berries. I love them. I added a bow, and then it's ready to be displayed. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Heidi Sambol, and I am a 3rd generation crafter. Now, one of the things I do here on my channel is I host a monthly challenge called the DIY Challenge. I thought I would let you all know when the next one is. It's on January 8th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. These are the rules to play along. This is a great challenge to come and join if you are new to YouTube and you're feeling a little intimidated on how to get started. This is a great place to come and get to know other crafters. Now, if again, this is the first time you're coming to my channel, I love crafting. It's one of my favorite things to do, creating new beautiful things for our home. Now, here on my channel, I post on Tuesdays and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that's 2 new videos each week. If you didn't know, I'm over on Instagram, so come on over, say hello to me over there, let me know what you're doing in your craft rooms. I'm always so curious to see what other creators are doing. For this DIY, we are going to take this snake, some of this ribbon, some more golden berries and frosted fern, and we are going to start by cutting off the tail and the head of the snake. Now, I figured out that these come together in a perfect circle, except for at that very, very end, you need a little bit of something to help bring that last little bit, because there is a part that just doesn't want to quite connect. So I have this tiny little end of a popsicle stick, and I just use that down in there to nestle it in to make sure it has a nice complete form of a circle. But look at how cool it looks when you bring it around in a circle. It makes the cutest wreath. Now, I made a hang up wreath, larger modern garland. I'm going to link that at the end of this video so you can see it, and down below in the description box. But I thought it would be so cute just all on its own to be able to create an ornament with it. Why not? So after I got that snake all settled, I put some ribbon around it to make sure it was nice and held in place. If it ever falls, it doesn't break. And then I added some twine and a bow to make sure that it was looking so cute to add to our Christmas tree. And then this is the part that's fun. You can paint these, you can add whatever berries or greenery you want to it. I went with the frosted fern again just because I love this frosted fern. And then I just glued everything down into place, added a couple golden berries up at the top, and then I was ready to display it on my Christmas tree for this Christmas season. For this craft, we are going to be using one of these cutting mats from the Dollar Tree, some glitter, and some twine. Now, there are all sorts of these beautiful images on Pinterest where they have these vintage glitter. I have always loved vintage glitter. I think that is just one of the prettiest things when it's all clustered together on something that's old and just so unique from the past. So I had this idea that we could recreate this star that I saw on Pinterest. I thought, you know what, that could be so beautiful. So I'm taking the cutting mat, and you saw that I sketched out a star. I cannot freehand stars to save my life. So I always have to like really play with them, and I just used a Sharpie marker. Once they were all cut out, I'm now adding a piece of twine onto the stars. And then this is where it starts getting really cool. You're just going to continue to add hot glue. Make sure it's not too hot so it doesn't melt the cutting mat. And then you're just going to dip it in the glitter and just keep repeating that process. Now, I decided to bring in a silver glitter with this chunky, almost it's a vintage glitter that I picked up from Michael's a while ago. You can find these at all craft stores. But I'm basically just going to bring the two of them together, that hard silver with that metallic-y looking goldish copper color. Together, it made it look just like vintage glitter. So on the larger star, I made sure that I had a loop because that one's going to be alone. But on the shorter stars, the smaller ones, I'm making sure that they have long tails so I can bring them all together. They just look so pretty together like this. This could also be the prettiest banner too to make and hang on a fireplace. I thought about that, but I'm just running out of time this Christmas season to share all the ideas that I have in my head. And then I tied a simple knot, added some hot glue, and then I'm just going to cut off the rest, and you're ready to hang up these beautiful vintage stars on your tree. If you are enjoying this video, I bet you would probably enjoy my 50 Christmas Dollar Tree DIY video. I love doing these large compilation mega videos. I have quite a few of them. And if you're interested, I'm going to link that playlist at the end of this video and down below in my description box so you can check those out as well. For this craft, we're going to be using 3 of these jumbo sticks from Walmart and then 2 regular sized tongue depressor sticks from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to take my ruler, line up the 3 jumbo sticks, and simply draw 2 lines up at the top and down at the bottom. And then once I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and take an old pair of scissors and cut away at those lines. Remember, don't use your good scissors on these types of popsicle sticks. It will trash them. I have an old set, which is my buffalo check over here to the side, that I love to use, and I just cut away with those all the time, and that way I can protect my good paper scissors or my fabric scissors. So once you've got everything cut, you can see here that I cut the tongue depressor sticks down to size, and that's going to go right on those 3 jumbo sticks. Glue it all into place, and then you're also going to add 1 up at the top. Now, I love doing farmhouse decor here on my channel just because it's my style. I like it. I think it's pretty. I know for some people it's kind of not as trendy anymore. It's kind of on its way out the door, but I still really love it. So here I am. I'm going to just take this piece and I'm going to stain it because this is going to become a cute, almost like a barn house shutter. We're going to say that this is a shutter versus a door. And once it's all done, I added those extra support popsicle sticks to the back, and now I'm just adding some white to make it look snowy and just really pretty. Now I'm going to take this frosted fern and I'm going to bring them around in a circle. These are the tips on the frosted fern that you can pick up from the Dollar Tree. I love this. I wish I could have bought an entire box of this particular one because this was my favorite new thing they came out with this Christmas season to work with. And then I added a bow, and at this point it is turning into the cutest Christmas ornament to put on your tree. Now I'm going to come back in with some of these rub-ons from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut out the letters home to be able to spell that out, H-O-M-E, and then I'm just going to rub those on and just have so much fun. You can customize these however you want, and the fun thing about them is that they can be painted in different colors. I know that we all like different size ornaments on our tree, and I really love these because these are so substantial on our tree if you hang these up on them, and you could even put people's names on them. How cute could that be? So now I'm just using my Crop-A-Dile, one of my favorite tools. I punched some holes so that I can bring in some twine on the back side. I brought it around to the front. Here I am picking off hot glue off my table. I'm always doing that because, you know, hot glue gets everywhere when we're working with it. And then on the front side, I tied a simple knot, brought it down, cut off that extra, and then I added some glue to keep it in place. And then after that, you're ready to hang it up. And how cute is this on your Christmas tree? I hope you enjoyed this video today. Leave a comment down below to let me know what was your favorite, which one you think you'll try, and if this is even your style or not for your Christmas decor. Don't forget to enjoy the hop. There are only 2 more, this one and next week, and the Friend Friday hop season is coming to an end. I hope you enjoy it. Leave a comment as you go so you don't miss out on the giveaway. And until the next episode, bye friends.